Hey everyone, we are back with some more Morrowind. I'm Jeff. I play old and retro games on here, raising money for the Toronto Hospital for Sick Children as part of Extra Life year-round. Extra Life, if you're not familiar with it, is a organization that connects gamers with their local Children's Miracle Network hospitals. We raise funds year-round. All the money goes directly to the fundraiser's chosen hospital. As I said, mine's the Toronto Hospital for Sick Children. None of it goes to Extra Life. It goes 100% to my chosen hospital. It's tax deductible. Very good cause. You can check out my fundraising page down below. Everything culminates the first weekend of November with Game Day, which is a 24-hour gaming marathon. All the Extra Life participants are encouraged to participate. I will be streaming the entire thing. It'll be my 7th time doing it. I believe it's Extra Life's 15th anniversary this year, which is pretty cool. I generally play something from my childhood, either something I really enjoyed as a kid or something that, you know, when I was in the computer game store, I would look at the box and really wish I had my own money so I could play it. And this year is one of those games, the latter. We're going to be playing Gabriel Knight, Sins of the Fathers, which is a horror, thriller, supernatural mystery game from 1993, I believe. It's set in New Orleans. It features Tim Curry with an atrocious New Orleans accent. It's amazing. It's a lot of fun. It's spooky. There's voodoo. Generational curses, all sorts of really good stuff. It's going to be great. I hope you will all join me. There will be more details on my fundraising page as we go. There will be different incentives and enticements to hit various milestones in my fundraising. I haven't added any of those yet, but those will be coming. Anyway, we're going to get going with our Morrowind tonight. And to catch you all up, we are Dorcas Malorcas. We are an orc who has been let out of jail and dropped off in Morrowind on the Emperor's orders. And we didn't really know why at first, but it turns out the Emperor thought we might fulfill this prophecy about an ancient Dunmer hero being reborn someday. And apparently we had the right birth date for it. We were an orphan, which is also part of the prophecy. And I guess the Emperor thought that maybe it would be a good idea to have this guy on his side if it came to that. So we've been sort of bumbling our way around Morrowind, which is a very unique place. And it turns out that the prophecy might be true and we might be the guy. So we might be Nerevar Reborn, fulfilling the Nerevarine prophecies. And so we are working our way through the trials, the various things that are going to prove that we are Nerevar Reborn. And currently we are trying to get all the great houses of Morrowind to elect us as their Hortator, or their war leader, because the ancient evil Dagoth is stirring in the center of the island on Red Mountain. And I'll show you the map here. So Vardenfell, which Morrowind is set on, is a volcanic island. There's a volcano called Red Mountain right in the middle. Dagoth is in there. He's a bad guy. He made himself immortal. He betrayed Nerevar back in the day, or maybe Nerevar betrayed him. We're getting mixed stories about it. But regardless, the Tribunal, who are the immortal god kings of Morrowind, in the same incident became immortal, and they say Dagoth betrayed his friend Nerevar and murdered him. But Dagoth says, no, I was betrayed by Nerevar, and the Tribunal murdered Nerevar. So we're going to get to the bottom of it at some point. But Dagoth real bad either way. He is sending out blight storms, which are ash storms from the volcano that make people sick with a horrible disease called Corpus. They go crazy and turn into giant living tumors. He's infiltrating people's dreams with his psychic abilities. It's a bad scene. Anyway, right now we are trying to get the support of the Telvanni. who are one of the great houses. We have to go to the different Telvanni councilors and get their vote to be the Hortator. And we are in Telbranora right now. We are going to get Mistress Thorana, I believe, lives in Telbranora. Yes, to give us her vote. We don't know much about her other than that she is losing her marbles. So we're going to go visit her and see what we need to do to get her support. So she'll be living in that wizard tower over there. The Telvanni all grow these giant mushroom houses. And they live in them. And we're going to have to levitate up to go see her because they don't believe in stairs. Let's see what's going on here.
I don't have a lot of patience for questions, Outlander.
Right, easy. So first off, this is Trayrena Dalen's disposition towards us. It's not good. We're going to use our incredible wordsmithing abilities to bring that up, which I try and do with everyone I meet. And because I try and do it with everyone I meet, I'm getting very, very good at it. So we can make people like us pretty easy. So her advice is stay out of things that don't concern you. This affair is between myself and Thorana. She wants no help. She'll tolerate no interference. Alright, so she's out for Thorana. That's cool. That's cool. Maybe we'll have to deal with her to get on Thorana's good side. We shall see. Either way, we're going to go up the tower and see what's what.
There's something not right about you. Maybe you should go.
And again, we're just going to try and make everyone like us. I can't stand to not be liked. Dorcas might have self-esteem issues. Go, you like us now.
A warm welcome to you.
So the reason everyone hates us so much is we're actually the head of House Redoran, who is a rival of House Telvanni. So anyone in House Telvanni is going to dislike us.
Please, go ahead.
Just gonna bring that up with everyone we meet. Just gonna have to find the way up to where Thorana is. Not sure if I picked the right building or not. Might have gone in the wrong door. This looks a little too public to be Thorana's place, but I could be wrong. There's no way to teleport up there. Yeah, this is the wrong building. So this must be like a hotel or something. A little inn. Yeah, the trade house. Whoops. That did look like the main entrance though, right? Guess we gotta keep climbing the mushroom. And we haven't talked to Molimo yet. Molimo says, you want to earn some gold? Take care of Trayrena Dalen. She's annoying, but Mistress Thorana won't let me leave the tower and take care of her. Don't be fooled by her thugs. Their armor is impressive, but there's not much inside it. Kill Trayrena and he'll give me $1,000. Okay, okay. So do you have anything to say about like what the beef is? Maybe we'll do it as a favor. $1,000 is $1,000. And House Telvanni, you know, they're kind of a might makes right kind of people. They're not going to care if we do something like this. In fact, they might reward us. So let's go talk. This may ensure Thorana's vote for us. So if Trayrena here is trying to overthrow Thorana, it would be good to get rid of her. So tell me your piece of advice. So, Telvanni business, stay out of it. Oh, geez, what's attacking me? A bat? It's the goofiest looking bat I've ever seen. Eesh. What about you? You have some advice for me once I butter you up? Same deal, there's no profit in this for me. What's your advice? Go back the way I came.
How wonderful. Welcome, Outlander.
High Telvanni affair, yep. What do you have to say for yourself? I don't belong here. Alright, well, what I'm gonna do, I'm going to taunt this lady until she attacks me.
I have you!
Coward!
Guess I'm gonna take care of these guys. Mistress Thorana. Oh man, that guy was right. They are pushovers. Got a glass staff, I'll take that. Nothing worth taking. Nothing worth taking. Nothing worth taking. And you will have to excuse me momentarily. I apologize for pausing this early, but I have a very sad cat who needs some more food, and I'm going to take care of that because he's going to drive me nuts with the screaming this entire stream. Right back, folks. Okay, the cat is appeased, and we are back to it. So that certainly takes care of that. Take the dwarven short sword. I don't know if I have one of those in my collection yet. Hang it up on the wall when I can. Yeah, nothing worth taking. Let's go report to Thorana's security guy and see what he has to say.
What did I do to deserve
this
honor?
branch of the mushroom? Somewhere. Maybe he's climbed higher. Where'd he go? That's the upper tower. Okay. We lost him somehow. He fell off. Let's take a stroll back down and see if we can find him. Mosimo, or whatever his name was.
What did I do to deserve this honor?
Where's Mossimo? Mosimo, how are you supposed to say it? Fall off? He fell off. Maybe? Nope.
A warm welcome to you.
Ballas. I fell off. Wasn't even the right guy. Where'd he go? Disappearing guy just tells me to take care of some people and leaves me to clean up the mess. Not you. This way? Ah, there he is.
Oh,
Molly Mo.
greetings.
Molly
How do you
Mo?
do?
I'm not sure.
May we talk?
Okay, so he says here's $1,000. He'll say that lady's no longer a problem, and he'll mention my name. So that should hopefully help with getting in Thorana's good graces. Maybe. As I said, she is supposedly super old and going bonkers.
What did I do to deserve this honor?
So let's get up to the upper tower. because I bet she lives at the very tip top. Okay. Oh, look at all these eggs. Like kwama eggs all over the place.
I don't have a lot of patience
Beautiful.
for questions, Outlander.
Hey, want to ask about your boss? What's the deal? So I need to go to Thorana's chamber. The stairs lead to the outside. Don't go that way. Upper room has 2 doors to Thorana's chamber. Take either door, and I'll find myself in a shaft. Fly up the shaft. Yeah, that's usually how these towers work. We'll just butter everyone up. Everywhere we go, people love us. That's the deal. So we'll just avoid squashing all these eggs. Thorana loves kwama eggs. Okay, we got some books. Sorted books. Hey, buddy, what's your advice for us? Telling me who to talk to
Say what
about
you
being
want
a
or go
Nightblade.
away.
Right. Thorana's chamber. Okay. So we gotta levitate up there. Sure, I have levitate. Let's find her. So that's not Thorana, but it's someone we can use our speechcraft skills on until they love us. That's probably Thorana right there. Yeah, we'll talk to her first. Who are you?
Outlander,
You're Razar.
what do you want?
Probably a slave. We'll see if we can free him. So she says, what are you here for? Are you here to feed the spiders? First step. Make her love us. Easy. So let's ask about House Telvanni. She says it's a funny sort of house with all those glowing blue crystals all over it. Did I ever tell you about when I was a little girl? I always liked going to the house. That's where everyone keeps their toys. Are you listening to me? You'd better be. That's better. No need to do that. I'd offer you something, but I'm all out of kwama eggs. Alright. Okay. So, when you ask about the other Telvanni counselors, she say that Telvanni make the worst counselors. So she's Thorana, yep. Doesn't know anything about the Nerevarine. So, asking her to become the Telvanni Hortator, she says, it's a steel box, of course. You keep things like bitter green roots in it. Keeps them fresh, with a little netch blood. Or is that a Hormador? Yes, or spiders in the box. Spider eggs, keep them fresh, with netch blood. You wouldn't have any with you, eh? Spider eggs? Nice fresh ones? So go ahead, show me the Hortador. Hormador? You got it with you? Always happy to get some fresh spider eggs. Or spiders? When I was much younger, we grew our own spiders. So I can either listen politely, tell my story and ask to be confirmed as Hortator, or amuse her and then quickly ask to be named Hortator, which clearly is the option here. She says, goodness, where'd you learn how to do that? Can you do it again? Very pretty. Do it again. Oh, please? Certainly. I have a Hormador around here somewhere if you'll just... Oh, you want to be a Hortator? Certainly. Go right ahead. Right after you do that thing again. That's amazing. Oh, goody goody. So I don't know what our trick is. You can imagine for yourself what Dorcas's hidden talent is. All right. Let's see if we can help out this guy. What wonder if we can get him out of here. We gotta look for a key somewhere. She's burning some books. Religious books. She's burning religious books. Keys. No keys. I'm not seeing any keys. Keep creeping around up here looking for a key. Might be able to find one. Just want to avoid falling down the pit. What about you, man? Do you sell spells? Do you have anything I want? Oh, some summon spells I don't have. Yes, please. What are you hiding a key on your shelf?
What can I
question.
sell you today?
Belts. Necklaces. Some books. Seeing a key. Have to pickpocket it from him. Not have it. So we're good enough at pickpocketing that we can... Oh, no! I fell down the hole. I have to levitate again. She probably has the key, but we're gonna keep looking around. We might luck out.
I would be honored to trade wares with you.
Doesn't look like you've got the key. Okay, okay. So she probably has it. I'm gonna have to, like, sneak up behind
How
her.
wonderful. Welcome, Outlander.
May you walk on warm sands.
See if she's got it. Doesn't seem to have the key. It
What
must be
was
someone
that?
else. But you can't free the slaves without the key. You don't have it.
A warm welcome to you. You're finished.
Oh no, I got caught. Load my game. Usually you can peek in
A
someone's
warm welcome
pockets
to you.
without them realizing it, but this guy was too
I've a
good.
great selection that you'll find especially useful, Outlander.
Sneaking though. Maybe it's someone downstairs. Might be that guy who was kind of head of security.
This is a wondrous encounter. Welcome. Help! Fight, coward!
Okay, okay, I got caught again. Thankfully,
This is a
save
wondrous
scumming
encounter.
is
Welcome.
entirely in-universe acceptable.
How wonderful. Welcome,
I
Outlander.
don't have it. Who's got the freaking key? Someone in the lower tower, maybe? Might be someone in the lower tower. Gonna drop down. You don't have it. What do you have to say about vampires? When a topic is gold, it's something I haven't heard before. So, yada yada yada. Vampires, evil. Stories about romantic, virtuous vampires. Yep. Thought to pass unrecognized.
A
Usual
warm
vampire
welcome to
stuff.
you.
Okay, let's go down here. Hello. Probably don't have the key. I'm not gonna bother with you. These people don't seem important enough. need some magic. And he didn't damage my health. Which is good. So there's a spooky dungeon below the tower. Which is great. I love spooky dungeons. Got a little creepy church. Some money. They're worshipping Daedra down here. That's cool. I don't know if it's an angel. They are summoned demons is what they are. Well, Daedra. It's like this world's equivalent of demons. Got a cool helmet. Some magic armor. Oh, there's a dead guy. Dead body. Doesn't have anything worth taking. Okay. Let's move on, I guess. Yeah, we can still carry plenty more. We don't need to go back home. But I'm always going to keep the named items. Little enchanted artifacts. Even if I'm not going to use them, it's cool to have them. That's true. I didn't say the Daedra were evil. They're otherworldly. Oh, I better put my axe away so they don't get suspicious.
This is a wondrous encounter. Welcome.
But I think they're more like H.P. Lovecraft style alien moral systems where good and evil simply don't factor into it for them. That's my understanding. Kind of. I think minor Cthulhus. There's a Cthulhu who's definitely, like, interested in me. That's Azura, who's kind of, like, heavily involved in this whole Nerevarine prophecy thing. Azura is the one who created the Moon and Star Ring, which proves to people that I am Nerevar. Only Nerevar can wear it without dying. Yeah, I mean, they don't have a purpose. They're just, like, they're around, right? Anyway, Azura's been scheming for a few thousand years. I have a conspiracy theory about Azura. I mentioned it before, but we'll eventually get to a point where I'll expand on that. But Azura is basically a Daedra Lord, or Daedra Prince, they call them. And she/he, because again, they're otherworldly beings, is heavily involved in bringing about the Nerevarine prophecy to fruition. Nerevar is kind of like her favorite guy. So, I need to know where I need to go to Mistress Dratha. It's the only Telvanni counselor I don't have the support of. She lives in Telmora. Where the heck is Telmora? Telmora's all the way. Oh, Telmora's by, I should have done that first. I was in Loss. Alright, well, let's take the boat to Sadrith Mora. And we'll take the boat to Telmora, I guess. I've already got Master Neloth's boat. He lives in that tower here in Sadrith Mora. Need Dratha's vote. And what we know about Dratha is that she hates men. That's like literally her entire thing. So she says, yeah, Telmore is the wizard's tower of Mistress Dratha, a Telvanni mage lord and counselor. The first thing you'll notice is that there are no men here. Mistress Dratha doesn't like men. Other than that, and the fact that she's getting old and a little crazy, she's a very good patron, and Telmore is a prosperous settlement. Okay. So let's go see her and not bother all these ladies more than we have to. Find a way up to the tower. Where is the way up to the tower? Above our heads.
I don't have a lot of patience for questions, Outlander.
Thank you very much for the donation. I really appreciate it. I can't see your name right now, but I appreciate it so much. If you are just tuning in... Oh, there's someone swimming down there. If you're just tuning in, I am always raising money for the Toronto Hospital for Sick Children as a part of Extra Life. It is a very good cause. It puts gamers from all over the world in touch with their local Children's Miracle Network hospitals. We raise money year-round, and in the first weekend in November, we do Game Day, which is a 24-hour gaming and fundraising marathon. I'll be streaming the entire thing. It'll be my 7th time doing it. It is a lot of fun. Check out my profile down below and donate just like the generous person who just did. I really appreciate it. Every penny helps. And yes, the architecture here is amazing. The Telvanni, they're a house of wizards, and they magically grow these giant mushroom structures, which they hollow out and make into their homes and businesses. So this is all a giant mushroom, and it's being magically grown by a wizard lord. I'm just gonna have to chug a levitate potion and zip up. There's a door. Lower tower. I don't care about the lower tower. Dratha will be in the upper tower. Okay. I am stuck in the architecture because I was levitating. Sometimes when you go through a door when you're levitating, it places you like inside the architecture and you get stuck. It's annoying. Hey. Tell us about... I guess she doesn't really have anything good to tell us. Alright, we'll keep looking for Dratha. She'll be up, 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 all the way at the top. Hello. Just gonna chat until you like us. You too. Just gonna chat until you like me. Okay. That's Dratha. This is like Dratha's assistant. Anyway.
How wonderful. Welcome, Outlander.
Let's see. What is this man doing here? Is he lost? Okay. Okay. So she hates us because we're a man. I might have a spell that can help with that. I'm hoping. Not, maybe not. We might just have to bribe her. Yeah, $1,000. That's all it took. She loves us now. When your disposition is like really low, you have a very hard time bringing it back up just through talking. So what you got to do is throw some money at the problem and bring the disposition level up enough that your words can actually make a difference. So easy. Yeah, the bribery is a big part of the culture in Morrowind. It's not like stigmatized. You can just like give someone $100 and it's cool. Or 1,000 in this case. So, I want to be the Telvanni Hortator. And she says, oh, Vec, I think it's a man. So, my options are, I can hurl myself at her feet and plead for a hearing. I can strike a manly pose and wink invitingly. Or I can leave before something terrible happens. I'm going to grovel. I have no pride here. I'm just going to grovel. He says, that is so pathetic. Look at the poor bunny. I suppose now we must be merciful and at least listen to it. So I'll tell my story now about all the prophecies. Oh, I'm just worried she's going to vaporize me. So she says, glad we listened and glad you persisted. So there's something to the old prophecies after all. I shouldn't wonder, pig-headed battle mages don't pay attention to Lady Azura's portents as they should. And you are the foretold Nerevarine. Well then, you shall be our Hortator. You have my vote and my blessing and this scroll. It will come in handy where you're going. So great. I can get out of here.
Welcome, Outlander.
I don't want to bother her any more than I have to. Oh, wow, we are high up. So we got to go back to Voss, which is that tower there in the distance, and report to Aryan, who is kind of helping us get all these votes, because I think we have all the votes now. Oh, and we killed that one guy who wouldn't vote for us, and I think that solves the problem. Telvanni are fun. You know, aside from the racism and xenophobia, but other than that, they're fun. So we can probably just do a little swim here and get across. Oh, fish are biting me. Get out of here, fish. Okay, pulled out my axe. We're gonna deal with the fish. We'll take the scales because those are good for some potions. The other fish. I hear him. Ah, there he is. Got him. Oh, there's more. Oh, a big guy. That should take care of it. So we're going to go up to Master Aryan again, and hopefully we will have an easier time finding him than we did last time. There's like 6 different towers you have to navigate. Anyway, the architecture here is pretty cool, because Aryan has like mixed the traditional like imperial architecture with the Telvanni mushroom house stuff. I'll grab some wick wheat. Those are good for healing potions. Anyway, you can see that he's incorporated the two. Load up there and see if we can find it. And it's still under construction. I think he's a fairly new Telvanni counselor, so he's kind of making his mark. He's got new ideas and new thinking, which the other counselors don't like very much, which is why he was big on... Whoops, we got a skeleton. He was keen to support me. He is much more open-minded than the rest of them. I'm not going to steal anything here. But if I'm remembering right, there's a secret treasure room somewhere in here. A secret trapdoor somewhere. It's been forever. Maybe in the basement. Oh, skeleton.
Where is that slave?
No, you never do get less weird hands, unfortunately. Whoops. Oh yeah, you can see the mushroom is actually, like, grown through here. I feel like there is a secret door somewhere. Could be wrong. But no, your hands are always weird. Sorry. Just have weird hands. I'm glad the guards don't care that I killed those skeletons. Driving me nuts that I can't find this secret door. Feel like it was behind one of the tapestries. Could be wrong. Oh, hey, man. I am thinking here. Am I in the wrong tower? There's another door in here that I'm missing.
Say what you want or go away.
Not here. You don't like me too much. I'm positive it's in this tower, but...
Say what you want or go away.
Oh, there it is. I knew it. I thought it was this one. Uh-oh. Yeah, I had a feeling. As soon as he noticed me. have one of those, but that I will definitely take. That is a very cool enchanted shield. I will absolutely start using. Got a steel spear of impaling thrust. It's not very good. The last right's axe, also not very good. Alright, I don't care about any of the rest. That Daedric shield is amazing. Now we just have to find Master Aryan. Might be in the central tower. A lot of stairs. We're getting our cardio. Central tower, okay. Okay. It's got like a museum in here. Cool guys, cool armor.
Yes, honored guest.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's in here somewhere. Jail. Oh, hey, man. Got a cop under arrest in here.
These Dunmer are useless.
I'm gonna stay out of that. Not my business. We got his dwarf museum.
I hope this won't take long.
Artifacts. Steam Centurions, cool. He's got some diagrams I would really like to steal at some point.
Where is that slave?
I hope this won't take long.
Where the heck is this guy? We're gonna ask. Okay, that person won't talk to me. Okay. Master Aryan, where are you? Levitate up to the top of the tower and look for a door facing south. Okay. Right, he's like on a ledge. Yeah, okay. Okay, I can do this. We gotta go up. Not sure if I should be levitating in the rain. Hover up here. He's in here. There he is. Okay. I have. Says that means I'm now the Hortator of House Telvanni. It's going to give me the robe of the Hortator, which is an ancient artifact and hasn't been used in centuries. Alright, he wishes me luck, and he may even pray for me. Alright, so, let's check out our robe. It looks pretty good.
A warm welcome to you.
You look good, right?
Say what you
we're gonna
want
wear
or
this
go
robe.
away.
Okay, so, we be named Hortator of all three great houses. We've fulfilled the 4th trial of the Nerevarine prophecies, which means we need to move on to the 5th trial, which is being named Nerevarine by all the Ashlander tribes. So, probably what we're going to do is start with the Ursulaku, who love us and have been guiding us through this entire process. So we're just going to put on our magic boots that make us run really fast. I guess we could go to... Well, we're pretty close to the Ahamusa, actually. Let's do the Ahamusa first. We can find a way out of here. It's just a little cubby hole. Alright, screw it. I'm teleporting. Alright, we are in Aldroon. So, the best thing to do here, and I will put on my magic boots. I can find them. Okay, that's much better. We're gonna go up to Nisus and walk from there. Or maybe Cool. If we can get to Cool, that would be good.
We make a special trip
Right,
just for
so
you.
we just need to walk
Same
a little
low price.
northeast. Know who those people camping are, and I'm going to avoid them. Want any of that? No, I don't care about that. I seem to remember it's easier to kind of swim along the coast. We can definitely do. So shipwreck, which we've definitely seen before. I hear fish attacking me, but I'm just gonna keep swimming. Okay, there's a Daedric ruin right there. And the Ursulaku camp should be right on the other side of it. Alright, we're meeting. Ooh, he knocked us right over. Gonna take your stuff. So those are good for alchemy. There's another one that's gonna attack us. Hopefully, yep, I will take that. That's a good alchemy ingredient. Okay. The Ursulaku camp is just over here. There they are. So let's go speak to the wise woman. She's been helping us this entire time, interpreting the prophecies for us. Yeah. She says, so she's concerned about why I'm not fulfilling the prophecies yet. Yeah. I did the 4th trial. I'm going to do the 5th trial now. You told me to do this. So I'm Hortator of House Redoran, Hortator of House Telvanni, Hortator of House Hlalu. Alright. So now I have to be named Nerevarine by all 4. So Ursulaku Nerevarine. So she says, go to the Ashkan and be named Nerevarine. She's confident he'll approve me, but he might have things to say beforehand. So we'll just ask about the other tribes. So the Ehemusa, she says, go to their camp. She heard that they're not doing so well. They don't even have an Ashkan, so the wise woman may be acting as chief of the tribe. Talk to her. So the Arabeninson. Talk to their chief, who is a strong chief, but violent and cruel. He and his Gulakans are known as killers and attacked unarmed victims and betray the rules of hospitality. Only the Ashkan can name me Nerevarine, but this Ashkan may not be willing. and even if he were, he is a bad chief, dishonorable, and not to be trusted. Speak to the wise woman, and maybe she will give me counsel. Okay. What about the Zainab? So she says that their chief is strong and popular, but known to be vain and hard-headed. To persuade him to name me Nerevarine, I must be strong, but I must also be clever, please him, and earn his favor. Okay. So first off, let's go speak to the Ashkan, who's our friend, Sulmatul. He is great. So he says, yeah, I know you want to be named Nerevarine, but first he's going to give me some advice. So he says, first, when I'm called Nerevarine, the word will spread, and many will hear. My enemies will hear and come seeking my blood. Friends I might have among the great houses, those who heed the words of the temple, they might forget their love for me. If I have business with the people of the houses and the temple, I might wish to conduct that business first before I am named Nerevarine. Second, go talk to the wise woman because I'm an outlander, and she'll tell me about the other tribes and what they need. We already did that. We respect her a lot, so okay. I wish to be called Nerevarine. So he says he knows me and is disposed to do so. But first we need to speak of need and duty. I have to understand why a war leader is needed so that I can tell others. And before he names me Nerevarine, he must see that I know my duty. When we've spoken of these things, he'll call me Nerevarine. Okay. So first off, let's talk about need. So he says, I need to know the word of the prophecies. The curse of Dagoth in the 6th house threatens our land. The false gods lie and offer false hope and protection. I bear the moon and star. That's the ring I was talking about earlier. Azura's hand is on me. These are the proofs I must show all the people as the Nerevarine. So the curse of Dagoth, he says, the 6th house is a great evil and a great danger to all people. This is the need. I have seen the need. I fought the 6th house. I've known the course of Kerpris. I have harrowed Kogaroon. I've seen the darkness that lies within. When I tell my story, others may be shown the proofs. So yes, we've been fighting the 6th house this entire time. They're the remnants of Dagoth's house that he once ran thousands of years ago. They've kind of become a cult in this day and age, and they're trying to bring about Dagoth's plan. So let's talk about duty. So I'm going to be Nerevarine of all the tribes and Hortator of all the great houses. I shall eat the sin of the unmourned house and free the false gods. I must defeat the 6th house and Dagoth. I must free the tribunal from their curse. That is the burden of prophecy and shall be my duty as Urshalaku Nerevarine. Okay. He says, before my hearth and kin and before the people of the wastes, I name you Urshalaku Nerevarine, war leader of the Urshalaku, protector of the people. In token of this, he gives me the teeth, which shall be assigned to all Dunmer that I am the Nerevarine, and that the Urshalaku shall follow me in all things, even unto death until the enemy is defeated, or until I am dead, or until I give it back into his hand. And he gave me the teeth of the Urshalaku, which is a necklace, I believe. So let's just follow up on a few of these other things he was talking about. So we've done the 4th trial, which has become Hortator of all the great houses. The 5th trial is what we are working on now, that I have to join the 4 tribes together as their Nerevarine. Moon and Star is the magic ring. No man but Nerevar may wear the ring and live. It is a true sign, it is a miracle, a blessing of Azura, and no one may deny it. So, let's ask about the other tribe. Oh no, we should ask about the false gods, who are the tribunal, by the way. So I've learned the lies of the tribunal and the false hope they offer protection from Dagoth. And the deal is, the tribunal, who are kind of in charge of Morrowind. There's Vivek, Almalexi, and Sothasil, the tribunal. There are 3 living gods. They used to be mortal, now they're not. But they use the Heart of Lorcan, which the dwarves were using to create their own artificial god. Thousands of years ago, they stopped the dwarves from doing this, or maybe the dwarves killed themselves in the process. Anyway, the dwarves all disappeared at the end of this battle. And the tribunal found this heart of Lorcan and the tools that the dwarves made to manipulate it. They made themselves immortal. Somehow Nerevar was betrayed and murdered. Dagothur was involved. Dagothur was supposedly entrusted with the tools that the dwarves made and might have refused to give them back. But regardless, Dagothur has gone insane because of the source of the power that he has, which is the heart. And the tribunal, their power is also tainted because they're using the same power source, but because they use the tools to tap it, they might be better off, or it's affecting them more slowly. Regardless, it's not great. They're tainted. And supposedly the prophecy says I'm going to free them of their curse, so we shall see. So let's ask about the tribes. So the Ehemusa, like we heard, they're not doing well. They don't have an Ashkan. They might welcome me with open arms. The Arabenimson are war-loving, bad people, badly led. Okay. They're greedy and cruel, have no respect for custom. Their leader is ruthless and arrogant. He says, blood will be spilled, but let it not be yours. There is one who in their tribe who might be shaped as a new Ashkan. He's a weak reed, but his wise woman is strong and resourceful. So again, same advice. Go talk to the wise woman there. The Zainab. The wily Zainab are proud, arrogant, and greedy. None more so than their Ashkan, but they are likable rogues, strong and self-assured. Show them that I am strong and proud, satisfy their greed and pride. They are clever and cunning, and I too must be clever and cunning. Did I miss one? The Ehemusa, the Arabinsum. Oh yeah, and they're the Urshalaku, so that's 4. Alright. Just gonna see if any of these are worth... Nah. None of those other subjects are worth investigating. Okay. Let's see. The Teeth of the Urshalaku. That's a constant effect necklace. Resists paralysis a little. It's not nearly as good as the necklace I'm already wearing. So we're just going to hold on to it. So I think probably we're going to go to the Ehemusa. We're going to move cross-country here. I think they're the closest. Yeah, so the Ehemusa, then the Zainab, and I think the Arabenimson. Arabenimson, I have a very hard time with that name, are farther south. So we're going to zip east, then south. Let's do this. We're on the home stretch. Pull out our axe. And we've never gone along this way, so we might find something cool on the way. We might. Might run into a cool place we need to explore. Gotta keep our eyes out. Keep an eye out. Our eyes should stay in our heads. And we're just moving along the coast. Could get pretty annoying to traverse because it's pretty rocky along the north coast of the island. Pretty uneventful so far. Are not even halfway. I'm going to drink one of my energy drinks. Have a whole bunch of restore fatigue potions I brewed up. That'll keep our fatigue levels low. So yeah, this is the Shegarad region of Morrowind. It's pretty bleak. attacking us? Oh, a rat. I don't need that as an alchemy ingredient. Whoops, wrong way, wrong way. Saw some Dwemer ruins in the distance there. We are not going to check them out. We got other things to do. Actually fairly uneventful. I thought we'd run into more stuff. Looks like a Daedric ruin there. Oh, there's another one Dwemer ruin that we just slipped past. Have we been here before? Nah, let's check it out. We got time. It's Friday night. What do we got in here? This is Bethua. What's going on in Bethuant? I'm going to put my regular boots on. Sounds like they've still got Dwemer automatons active down here after thousands of years. So it's a shame that we have to deactivate them. Looks like they've been killing the scribs. Do we want any of that? No, I don't care about that. Conk. Looks like there might be like a Kwama hive that is taking up residence in here. Yeah. Interesting. This guy's gonna try and kill me. Machine's still going after thousands of years. Light's still lit. And all the dwarves disappeared. Oh, who's this? A dead adventurer. Take your gold and your thieving tools. But the rest of this I'm going to leave. Take coins. I'm going to leave the Dwemer Coherer and the Dwemer Cylinder. I'm not really collecting dwarven things, but sure, I'll collect some dwarven things. I need tableware for my house anyway. Why not 1,000-year-old dwarven cups? Oh, we got a pitcher. Super heavy though, like everything else dwarven. Nothing in the keg, scrap metal. This is locked and trapped. Time to practice our thieving skills. Which are terrible. Oh, our gloves are clipping through our robe. Let's get rid of the robe. Looks terrible. There we go. Disarm this one. We are so good at thieving. We broke our probe. That's okay, we've got lots more. And every little bit of practice helps. Perfect. Now we need to pick the lock. I should have lots of lock picks. Yay. Okay. Now we're going to re-equip our axe. Open the doors. Dwarven Ghost. He left ectoplasm. Sick. Like there was something on top. Oh, gear. Okay, okay. Terrible. Locked chest. Looks like that's about it. Unlock this stuff. If we can. Good. Let's go unlock this one. Good. Take the coins. This one is trapped, so we're gonna have to disarm it. There we go. Hey, we're getting better at the thievery. And there's a mace in it, which we are not going to take. And I guess that's it. That is the whole Dwemer Ruin. Good job, everyone. We're carrying a lot of stuff. We're going to have to zip back to our base before too long, but I think we can continue on our journey. Oh, Cliff Racer. Okay. All right. Let's keep going. And I guess we'll explore these Daedric ruins on the way too. We're going to be productive. We're going to multitask. We're going to efficiently explore and expand our knowledge. It's on the way, so why not? You've got plume for us, which are good for levitate potions. Oh, this guy's gonna try and get us. Nice. And I don't think I have a Daedric katana yet. Hooray! However, we are now carrying more than we can possibly carry. So we've got to do our fortify strength potion. We can carry a little bit more for a bit. We're going to find the entrance to this temple, wherever it is. Because there's always an interior section to these. As soon as we find the entrance, though, we're going to zip into our portable pocket dimension house and drop off a bunch of stuff. Orcs. Orcs love Daedra, so they tend to hang out in these places. They're cool. They're cool. Just chat a bit until they love us. Almost. We want 100. There we go. Okay. Now we're going to zip back to our base. And again, this is like the only non-vanilla mod that I'm using for this game. It's nice to have a home that is actually useful. So I've been slowly decorating and storing my stuff in it as we go. Just gonna put my tableware out on the table. I'm not going to arrange it yet, but it'll be nice to have some crockery. Oh, now that's just clipping. There we go. Everything off the edge. There we go. We can arrange that later. But now we've got some stuff on our table. Hooray. I'm going to get rid of that Daedric katana. I have a spot just for it. The die katana. I already have one of those. So, there we go. Now, should we line them up? Whoops. I think we should line them up kind of curved. I think that looks best. People in the audience, feel free to chime in if you have a better idea about how to decorate this wall, but I think the katana set looks pretty good like that. Do I have anything else? I have a new glass staff to put up. That's pretty cool. I'm not sure how I feel about that. That's a little better, and we'll keep filling that in later. Okay. For my dwarven stuff, we have a short sword. Point down. Yeah, we'll put it right there. That's good enough for now. So we're getting pretty decorated in here. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I've got a little armor dummy here with my glass stuff on it. I've got no room in that container. I'm just dumping a bunch of stuff so I can get rid of it at a later time. There's a bunch of stuff that it's just duplicate. I don't need more than one of it. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with my decorated wall of weapons. It's looking good, right? And I think I'm not using the shield yet. So I might get rid of the shield because I'm using a two-handed weapon for now. There's a particular one-handed weapon that we're going to get later that's going to make having the shield worth it. But for now, I might just put the shield on display. That's what I'm thinking. Just for now. Yeah. It looks good. It looks good. Okay. And that's way less for me to carry, too. I got a bunch of other stuff to drop off places in here. Like I said, I've just, started throwing all my stuff I'm collecting up on the walls as decorations. These are all the items that previous failed incarnates had, and they gave to me. Their ghosts gave them to me. Pretty cool. Okay. This is the Dragon Bone Cuirass. I guess I can make sort of a artifact armor wall here. And Heart Wall is as good a one to put up as any. It's high. Yeah, that looks better. Pretty good. Anything else I want to drop off? Or am I good? No, I'm good. I'm going to get rid of my alchemy ingredients. Okay. And I'll just sell this helmet at some point. So I'm going to hold on to that. The rest I'm going to hold on to. All right. Here we go, folks. Pull out my axe again. Step out the door back where I was. Check out Zergonopol. Now, sometimes the cultists are friendly, sometimes they are not friendly. We're gonna see. These guys look friendly.
You fight like
Or
a
not.
child.
Yeesh. He's wearing all... Oh, he's got some orcish bracers. I think I have a full set of orcish armor, so I'm going to leave that. Anyone else here? No one else is here.
Escape while you can.
Oh, there you are. armorer's hammer I definitely want to use. A skill book. We have some good scrolls. Oh, real good scrolls. Potions I probably don't care too much about. Got a locked and trapped chest. Let's pick that lock. First try. Grab the gold. It's probably not much. Worth taking it there. Oh yeah, I've got a fire shield on now too, from that potion. That's good. New probe. There we go. That one's detrapped. The chiding Quirus. Nope. Don't care, don't care, don't care. I'll take the axe. It'll go on my wall of Dwemer equipment. Alright, looks like that's it. This is offering here. I want the fire salts probably. No, those are fine. Frost salts I want because those are for restore magicka potions. Okay, this is fun. So, ebony borax, take that too. This is very fun. I think this is the one for the body. It's not this one. There are some items that when you grab them, they trigger a monster to be summoned behind you. And some of them, if you put them back down on the ground and then pick them up again, it does it again. So you can just have infinite enemies to slaughter and take their stuff. Pretty cool. Looks like that's like it. That's everything that's here. I'm going to look up, actually, before we leave. Because sometimes these places are kind of vertical. But it does not look like there's anything worth checking out up top. That is that. And we are almost to the Ahamusa camp. And it's morning. The sun is coming up. Another beautiful day on Vardenfell. Cliff racers are out. Are they ever? I don't need that. Try to only gather alchemy ingredients that are worth it, have effects I'm likely to actually use. Have to dip into the water here. We are almost into the grazelands again. It's gonna start getting greener soon. I see the trees already. There's some grass. Hey, here we are. Get out of here. Drink another energy energy drink. Campfire with no one around it. Maybe we had an encounter here at one point. I don't remember being by here, but it is entirely possible. It's like a foggy day that the sun is rising on. I've definitely been here before. Whoops. My axe is gone. Might want to rest a little bit. No! Got woken up. Do not want to wake up that way. Good for healing. Cow meat is good for restore fatigue potions, those energy drinks that I keep taking. So we are just about to be at Hanusa camp. Let's see what they want us to do for them. So the Claris Nervery. So, what do we know about Hanusa? So they don't have an Ashkan. So I should talk to their wise women. I feel like I've done quests here before. I may know the wise women. Okay, so he says, don't talk to the wise woman directly, show some respect, and speak to one of the Gulakans. We're going to do that. And they'll be in this little covered area here. You are not one of the Gulakans.
How wonderful.
There we go.
Welcome, Outlander.
So you like us already. Pretty well. Feel like we've done stuff for them before. Yeah, and Ashlanders have a lot of mean things to say about foreigners, so you ask them about any different culture, and they're going to say that they're barbarians. The Nords are our ancient enemies. The Orcs are savage half-men the Westerners call human. I'm an Orc, by the way, so thanks for saying that to my face. That's awesome. Red Guards are outlanders and foreigners and should go home. Yada, yada, yada. Okay, okay. Well, I want to talk about becoming a Nervarine. Alright, so you must not be a Gulakan. There's no one in the Ashkan's yurt, we know that. Okay. Okay, yes. So he says, you have to forgive us. Perhaps these are great days. Perhaps the prophecies are fulfilled. But to the Echemusa, all we know is that hunger and disease stalks us and monsters prey upon us. A hero reborn may be a wonderful thing, but it means little to us unless we have a safe space. So he says, speak to the wise woman and say I'm going to find a safe place for them. That is great. I can probably do that. I can make any place safe. Let's go speak to the wise woman. Usually they've got like a fancy carpet in front of their yurt for the wise woman. But no, hers is just a bigger yurt. Oh, okay, yes, I do remember being here. So, Skinkin Tree's Shade is the head of the Mages Guild in Sayrith Mora, and he wanted to speak with a wise woman about Ashlander magical knowledge. And she sent her apprentice. I had to do some stuff for them to do that, but that would be it. That did it. So, ask her about the Nerevarine, and she says she knows an outlander who's a clan friend of the Ursulaku, has done great deeds, and claims to fulfill the prophecies, and she asked if I'm the guy. So, she says she's going to examine my proofs, I'm going to tell her my story, and if she's satisfied with reference to the prophecies, she'll name me Nerevarine, but there will be a price. They need a safe place. So, in the past, they could take shelter in the ruins of Aldaedroth, but now the priestess Hilderni Indevel has come and restored the Daedric shrine, and the worshippers of Shegaroth dwell there, protected by terrible sorceries and summonings. She says, first you will go to Aldaedroth and make it safe for the Echemusa. Then you return, I will accompany you there, and if Aldaedroth is a safe place for my people, I will name you Nerevarine. I am pretty sure I have been there. Alright. So I think that's off north of us. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cast Mark. Actually, you know, first, I'm going to drop my shit off in my house. So that I don't have to make multiple trips. Got more stuff to hang on the wall. I actually already have an ebony war axe, so I'll get rid of that one. Now, a dwarven war axe I do not have. So that's going to go up in the display. Upside down, maybe. Maybe like that. We're just going to put it here for now. Good enough. Okay, anything else I should drop off? I've got a book I can put on the shelf. Start collecting these sermons of Vivek. We have 2 copies of the same one. Never mind. I'll sell that. Alright, easy. So, we've got a mark here now. We're going to go north to Aldaedroth kill off all those pesky cultists. I feel like we've done this already. But if not, we'll make sure we clear it. And I guess we're also going to make the path there as safe as possible. So anything aggressive we're going to get rid of. We have to take that wise woman with us to the place. And yeah, if she dies, we can't be Narrabri. Then there will be no one to call us that. It would not be ideal. Okay, Cliff Racer. Weird architecture in the distance. Come here, man. Yeah. That's Aldebaran. Rabid hound. Got these guys. Okay. I'm just gonna say I'm here on a quest to fulfill the prophecy. Church person. We're cool, we're cool. Yeah, we were warned that church people wouldn't like us. Let's go inside and see what's going on. I think we've cleared this already. I think it's safe. gone. Yep. Easy. Just going to ignore the church folk. Ebony shield. Already got one of those hanging on my wall. Okay. So we are going to recall back. Because things are safe. Can you cross the water? She can walk upon the water. Perfect. Okay. So it's a shrine to Shaggorath, who's the Daedra Prince of Madness. So she says, yep, she's going to come with me. Bring her to the old sanctuary so that she can see the statue of Shaggorath. Then she'll know it's safe. Okay, we can do that. I just did that. It's possible. Let's get going, lady. If you can walk on the water, that's great.
Hey, wait for me.
Oh, you're slow, right? Of course. Hey, Raspberry Poppy Seed, how's it going? We are just playing some Morrowind, fulfilling our destiny. Involves a lot. Yes, yeah, I've been trying to do it. I started about 6 months out. But yeah, the fundraising already underway. We've got some generous donors already. It's been great. But yeah, I think June was 6 months out. Maybe May was 6 months out. Yeah, just makes it easier rather than doing no streaming at all and then streaming for 24 hours. Come on, lady. Hung up on the scenery. Come on, you can get over there. I'll lead you around. Come this way. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Yep, yep. Come back. Yes, come on. You can do it. Come on. Over with me. He's got a big one, right? I think they like try to walk the exact same path as you. Which is super annoying. Okay, first off, right here. Okay. Now come this way. Yes. You can walk on the water, that's fine. Kill this crab for you. Take the crab meat. Crab meat is good. I have to swim. Just walk on the water. Yeah, you can do this. Check the map. Fish. Very hard not to accidentally hit her with my axe. very difficult to complete. She's trying. Keep coming. This way, maybe. Anyway, just going the way we came, more or less.
I have you.
A lot more fish than there were before, but... Okay. We've got a clear path to it. I can see the place. He sees the fish before I do.
I have you.
It's fine. The fish don't bother me. She's really concerned, though. So we just need to walk her into the inner shrine, and then she will happily declare me the Nerevarine. Hooray. We need 2 more tribes to do it for us. Almost there. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, now she's stuttering. That's creepy. Hopefully that stops. Okay, good.
Hey, wait for me.
Yeah, okay. So it looks like the coast is
Hey, wait for
clear.
me.
Come in. Let's go. And it's still empty, which is good. Nothing is respawned. Right in here, lady. Check it out. There's that statue you wanted to see.
Thank you.
There we go. Okay, so she says, I made it safe for them. And she'll name me Nerevarine. Perfect. So she says, I name you Nerevarine, war leader of the Ehamusa, protector of the people. She also gives me the Mad Stone of the Ehamusa, which will be assigned to all Dunmer that I am the Nerevarine, that the Ehamusa will follow me in all things, even unto death, until the enemy is defeated or until I am dead. And she says she's got to go home. All right. So they're going to move in here, I guess. Let's see if she has anything else to say about it. She named me Nerevarine. I am the Nerevarine. I have the Mad Stone, which is a protection against the spells of witch warriors. When I use it and touch my enemy, it causes the voices of the ancestors to cry out in his head, confusing him and fuddling his witcheries. Cool. I think it's like half flooded. It's half flooded. Yeah, there's like, it's up to my ankles here. It's gonna cost them a lot to get this place restored, I think. All right. So now we're gonna go down to the Zainab camp. I'm gonna keep playing for a little while, even though we're about to hit our 9:30 mark. It's Friday night. I'm having fun. So, now let's check out the Mad Stone, by the way. That's the Mad Stone. Okay. So yeah, it makes it hard for them to cast spells. Well, first off, need to rest. Then I am going to recall back here. Oh, she beat me here. Okay. And the Zainab camp is next, and they are not too far south. So I'm going to put on my magic power walking boots. And to avoid the curse of putting on the boots, I have to use my put on your boots spell. And now the boots of blinding speed will not blind us, but it looks like they're in poor shape. So I can go, oh, lots of my stuff is in need of repair. Just gonna repair what I can of my gear. Alright, okay. So we're gonna go down to the Zainab camp and we're gonna see what we need to do for them to name us Nerevarine. There's Voss again. We were just here earlier. We are just gonna zip along until we get to it. I'm going to avoid that. Those are probably outcast Ashlanders, and they'll just attack me on sight. And you will have to excuse me for a moment. There is a cat in the front room who is very sad and would like to come back inside. I'll be right back. The cat is now inside and is happy temporarily. Okay, so we're almost at the Zainab camp. Trees are looking kind of rough. There it is. So let's have a chat with who we can find. So they are supposed to be boastful, lovable rogues. So says, "Oh look, an outlander. Are you lost? Did the big bad beast bite you, and you need a healer? Do you need a trader so he can take your gold and give you things that we would throw away and give to our guar?" Okay. Nope. I'm here about the Nerevarine prophecies, actually. So I'm gonna brag about my story, obviously. So he says, "Is that all true? That has a very interesting ring. It is part the story of Nerevar, The ring, moon, and star that none may... It is part of the story of Nerevar that the ring, moon, and star that none may wear but Nerevar himself. You should talk to the Ashkan. He's very curious about this outlander. Claims to be the Nerevarine. So their Ashkan is the mightiest champion and greatest Ashkan of all the Ashlander tribes. A very great man. You should talk to him. He is a curious man, always speaking with traders and travelers about the news of the world. Go ahead, our great chief does not stand on ceremony. You may enter his yurt if you are clean and courteous. Okay. So go on in, he says.
Where is that slave?
There he is, Kaushid. First off, as we always do, try to use our speechcraft to butter him up. Oh, he is a clever one. He's hard. So we got him buttered up, and we're going to talk about hospitality. He says, be polite, share news. I'm going to share my news and rumors, which are that I might be the Nerevarine. So he says, we've heard the rumors. We know that you're the outlander who claims to fulfill the Nerevarine prophecies. But teach us, Dorcas Malorcas, how could an outlander be the Nerevarine? I'm going to brag. We just have to brag with these guys. He says... don't think me rude, but seriously, do you believe the story yourself? I mean, no offense, but you must admit you're an outlander and completely ignorant of our ways. How could you ever be our war leader? What sensible Ashkan could ever choose you to lead the tribes? Ho 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 ho. Okay, I'm gonna say, okay, give me something to do and I'll do it. He says, okay, a vampire named Calvario has taken refuge in the nearby Nerano ancestral tomb. If you're as worthy as you say you are, it should be a small matter for you to dispose of him. That's my task. So he's a young vampire, but quite dangerous. An adventurer of my wide experience would know that. He's probably driven out of his lair by older, more powerful vampires. He would never offer advice to someone of my reputation, but perhaps a visit to the potion makers and enchanters of Telvos and Telmora might be in order. He doesn't use them himself, but they say potions and scrolls can be quite handy in a tight spot. So he says the Nerano ancestral tomb is to the north. So go west from the camp until I reach the mountains, then turn north and follow the mountains, keeping them on my left. When I pass Nishulift, keep my eyes to the east, looking for an entrance flanked by 2 trees on the western slope. Okay.
How wonderful.
Okay. The Nishulift is up there. So we're going to go west. Axe in case we need it. That'll be the shoe lift. Right there. That's gonna be trouble. This guy's gonna be trouble. So we're just gonna keep the mountains on our left. Nerano Ancestral Tomb should be there. That's it. Alright, let's put our regular boots on. We don't need to be super fast, we need to be armored. Let's kill some vampires. Hey, Jeremy. We are raiding a vampire's lair. Thanks for coming out, Amazon Warrior. Oh, we got Skelly Man. Okay. up now, so we got a key. Some more gold. Book that's worth a bit of money. A note. Okay. It looks like all these dead people are dead because they were smugglers using this place as a base, and then a vampire took over. That's fine. Whoops, that was trapped. That's okay. Get out of my way, man. You're stopping the door from opening. Oh, that trap's really poisoning me, huh? Oh, this guy's annoying. He's like wedged in the door. Come here. Maybe. He's got all sorts of undead servants. I'm just gonna go outside. Enemies here? Right. Go back in. Oh, he's still stuck in the door, huh? That is extremely annoying. So we're gonna have to rest outside. I've got to level up anyway. There are enemies nearby. Are there? I don't see any enemies. Something going on. Oh, it's a beetle. That's better. Now I can rest. And I leveled up. That's cool. Doesn't really matter what I choose. Oh, thank you, Jeremy. Yeah, it's going well so far. It's going well. I am always thrilled with how generous people are. This guy is still stuck in the door. So, I think... Can I just kill that thing? No. Thought maybe I could get a console command to kill it, but let me just check. I'll be right back, folks. I'm just going to check online, see if there's console commands that I can use to get rid of this stupid thing. Let's see. Targeted commands. I move it. Or like reset its location. Let's see. So I know how to fix myself if I'm stuck in scenery. Okay. So we want the... Might want to get out of the way here. Reset actors. There we go. And just reset it to the position he was in. Oh, and there's the vampire. Calvario. Okay, so yeah, the reset actors console command just resets everything to where they were placed on the map before they start moving around. So Calvario here is dead now. What's he got? He's got some scamp skin. I don't care about that. Wickwheat. I'll take the wickwheat. What's in his chest? It's trapped, so we're going to have to disarm that. Disarmed. He's got a shitty single gauntlet in there. Okay. He really is a terrible vampire. Okay. Let's get out of here. Let's go back to the Zainab camp and let them know that we did the thing. So we're going to put on our magic boots. Boots of blinding speed, but we will not allow them to blind us. Okay. South. What's this guy got? Anything good? Nothing good. So we are going to zip back down. We're going to tell that guy we killed that vampire you thought would get us killed if we tried going after him. He's going to be really impressed. We're going to brag a bunch because he seems to like people who tell good stories. We're going to make it seem way more harrowing than it actually was. He's going to name us Naravarine of the Zainab tribe. And then we'll only have one tribe left. Here we go. Here we go. Zip, zip, zoom. Okay. Hey man, I killed that Calvario guy. He says, oh, maybe I was wrong. You should be the Naravarine. He says, so, you killed the vampire Calvario. Well, I will be happy to acknowledge you as Zainab Naravarine. But it is customary for one seeking an honor from the Ashkan to offer the Ashkan a generous gift as a mark of respect. Because you're an outlander, you do not know our customs. I'll do you the great favor of naming the gift I wish to receive. A highborn Telvanni bride, a pretty one, plump with big hips to bring me many sons. Where will you find a highborn Telvanni bride? That is simple. You should visit highborn Telvanni lords and inform them that Ashkan Kaushad, the lordly Zainab, would do them the honor of making their daughter his bride. Surely many Telvanni lords would be honored to receive such an offer. Consider carefully the many daughters offered, and choose for me the finest. Take counsel with my wise woman. She knows my mind well in such matters. Amazing. I'm going to talk to the wise woman. And I'm sure she's going to say, oh my god, this guy. And maybe we'll find a way around this, because this is ridiculous. So we're just going to ask her about the Ashkan. So she says that he's a clever Ashkan and a great man. He is not a modest man. He is very proud and conscious of his rights and honors. It is fortunate for our tribe that he heeds the counsel of his modest and loyal wise woman. So she says, Kaushad wants a Telvanni bride. No highborn Telvanni would wed an Ashlander, but I have a plan. Go to my friend Sevilla Main, the slave mistress of the festival slave market, and tell her you need a pretty Dunmer slave to pose as a Telvanni lady. Then Sevilla Main will tell you what clothes to buy, and we'll dress... We're gonna My Fair Lady her. Okay. Jesus. Yeesh. Okay. Is there a way around this? Well, I mean, I guess it's better than being a slave, but Jesus. Oh, this guy's gonna try and fight us right in the camp? Okay. So we need to go to Teleroon. I'm going to zip up to Voss. Actually, I'm going to... We're 15 minutes past my time. What I'm going to do is call it there. So that should be an interesting thing for next time. Uh, we'll see how that turns out. But we are moving along, fulfilling the prophecies. Things are going well for us. 2 of the tribes have named us the Nerevarine, and all 3 great houses have named us Hortator, which is good. That's what we need. And then the temple will speak to us once we fulfill these conditions, and hopefully get around the whole we're a huge heretic thing and everyone in the temple wants to kill us thing. So once we complete these last 2 quests with the Ashlander tribes, we can talk to the temple and hopefully resolve that secretly. Anyway, this has been a fun time. I'm Jeff. I play old and retro games on here year-round, raising money for Extra Life. If you don't know a lot about Extra Life, you can check out my profile down below. Thanks, Jeremy. Appreciate you coming out. Long story short, Extra Life connects gamers with their local Children's Miracle Network hospitals. We do what's called Game Day every year. This will be my 7th year doing it. It is a 24-hour gaming marathon. I stream the entire thing. It's going to be a really good time. This year I am playing Gabriel Knight, Sins of the Fathers. It's a supernatural murder mystery. There's going to be voodoo. There's going to be Tim Curry putting on a ridiculous New Orleans accent. It's going to be a really fun time. Check out my fundraising page. There will be various milestones and incentives that will get added to it as we go, and I'll be talking about those on my streams. Hopefully everyone can come out next week. I will be here again next Friday. Everyone, enjoy your weekends here in Ontario. It is a long weekend, so enjoy that if you can. 3-day weekend's nothing to sniff at. So have a good one, folks, and I hope you'll join me next time.